thingy. I don't know if y'all can hear me because I got this frequency playing to boost up the vibes. And oh my gosh. But yeah, so by the title, if you get this notification, because I'm going to put this on YouTube as well, put it as the same the same title. Yes, the same title. And obviously we'll just know what this video is about. Live stream video, same thing. So I'm just gonna say it just in case if anybody just want to listen to it. It's advice for the betterment of you. And far as that is just getting yourself right, that's basically what it's about, just getting yourself right. Yeah. But it's getting yourself right and moving you in a positive direction. Even if you are in a positive direction or you're a positive person, this video just to give you a boost. Now, if you're not on one of those paths already, this would just be more motivation for you to just get on the path. Not just get on the path as a bandwagon because we promoting it and there's a lot going on right now. No, just so you can be better for not only yourself, but for others that might be inspired by you, or might see you as like an influencer and role model, or just so you can attract what you're supposed to attract instead of attracting everything that you don't want to attract, like far as negativity and stuff like that, or like the wrong people that's gonna like do you dirty, do you wrong, and not care about you at all. This is just to get yourself right and to just, like I said, betterment, to better yourself, put you on that path so you could just go ahead, live your life, to get some good experiences, because a lot of things you could do, and just have those memories and just to look back and see how much you've grown as the individual that you are. So with that being said, I got a lot of topics written down. Well, not a lot, probably like 3 or 4, I think, maybe a little 5-ish. They all like relate to each other basically. So I'm just gonna find one and just gonna speak on it, and that's how it's gonna be. So anyway, you know what? I know what I'm gonna start now. I'm gonna start on, because I was gonna start on like hair and everything, but I'm gonna start on the toothpastes and fluoride altogether. So first topic is fluoride, and if you don't know what that is, then either research it, or research it. That's what you're gonna get. How y'all doing, guys? Because I didn't really say how y'all doing, but how y'all doing for the people that's in here right now. Hope y'all day is going good. Hope y'all in a peaceful, positive vibe. Just hope you're doing good. But yeah, so if you don't know what fluoride is, just research it. Just type it in Google. Go to google.com because they swear they know everything. Type in fluoride and then it will pop up what it is. But yeah, so back on track before I get a little sidetracked and be ranting on other things. You should not be using anything that got fluoride in it. And if you know what fluoride is, you will know why. If you research it, you will also know why. But for the sake of this video and what I'm talking about, when you use certain things that got fluoride in it, it goes through your body, obviously, and you may not feel it, but the inside of your body is just going to go through it. So, for example, when you're using like all these different toothpastes that you've done got introduced by somebody else, like your parents, your grandparents, your aunts, people like that, or your doctor, they'll recommend, or your dentist, they'll recommend like certain toothpastes like Colgate, Crest, Sensodyne. Some of these toothpastes I've never even heard of, but whatever. Like Pepsodent, like what is that? Never heard of that. Oral-B, what's that? Oh, Clydesdale, and Hello. Now, all the ones I mentioned before Hello are the mainstream like toothpastes. So that means everybody always goes to go get those, no matter if it's Crest Pro, Colgate Optimum, and it always gets you with the teeth whitening part, right? Because everybody want their teeth to be so white. Like, okay, you could do other things to do that. But yeah, those are like the mainstream toothpastes that everybody just go and buy, and they always be like, they always put them in stock more. So as soon as they get sold out, they always restock them right off the bat. Like, you go in there in a few minutes and they'll be right back on the shelf like they was never gone. And that's because they all got fluoride in it. So they want you to keep buying those toothpastes so you can keep messing yourself over in the long run. Even though, like I said, you might not feel it, but inside your body is going through those changes that the fluoride is going through. So, I mean, what the fluoride is doing to your body. And even if you might see certain things and you go and get it checked out, they might just, cover it up and be like, yeah, it's this or it's that. But in reality, it's the fluoride messing with your body. And like I said, so all those toothpastes that I said before Hello is just bad. And exactly, calcifying your pineal gland. If you don't know what that is, I suggest you go research it, because I'm not your teacher, and you're old enough to research things on your own. If y'all can go out and buy this and buy that and do this and do that, things that you're not supposed to be doing, or even if you are supposed to be doing, you can go and research. If you're able to use a phone, you're able to research. If you're able to use a laptop, you're able to research. If you can read, you can research. Even if you're a little kid, you still can research. You might need someone that's a little bit older than you so they can, spell it correctly, or, teach you a little bit more about it. Hopefully they on the right path so they can teach you more about it, because if not, then you're going to put in twice as much work. And not saying that's not good. I mean, it's not good for them not to know, but it's always good to put in more work regardless. Even if somebody is teaching something about the same topic, it's always good to just still research it yourself, and you might find out something that's more interesting to you just from researching. But yeah, so with Hello is like a they want to play both sides. Because I remember when I was like transitioning over from using those toothpaste to a fluoride-free toothpaste, and I was really like searching hard, trying to find a fluoride-free toothpaste. So I went to the market that's around the corner from me, and like I said, I'm looking for it. I'm like, I'm not about to. I was literally in the aisle picking up toothpaste, looking at the ingredients. My sister looking at me like, what are you doing? And I told her I'm looking for a toothpaste that don't got fluoride, and I explained to her why. And she was just like, oh, okay. Didn't really, register, didn't really care about it as much. But to me, that was a big issue. So obviously, I'm still looking for that toothpaste. And I saw Hello in there, and it had one for kids. It said fluoride-free toothpaste, and it had like little kid designs that said for kids. I'm like, okay, this don't got fluoride in it, but it's for kids. So that means, it's not going to be as potent for adults then, because it's for kids. It's a kid's toothpaste. So I'm like, I can't use that. But so I'm like, okay. So then I noticed that they have fluoride-free toothpaste. Now I just did some research before I came on here, just so I could get like other toothpaste brands on here and stuff. But they, like I said, they play both sides, because Hello still has toothpaste out there that got fluoride in it, but they also got toothpaste out here that don't got fluoride in it. So I'm just like, y'all need to pick a side, because how y'all gonna be doing both things? And they know the dangers of fluoride, like that whole chemical. They know the dangers of it. So why would you play both sides and put out two different products that's for the people? But I know the real reason why is because they still want to attract the same customers that's in the fluoride loop, and they also want to attract the customers that's not in the fluoride loop. Yeah, exactly. Facts. Pick a side. You can't play both sides of anything, even if you want to, because eventually you're just gonna be stuck in the middle, and it's not gonna be good. So that's just like two of your friends, you know, you in a mix between two people problems, and they want you to pick a side and say who's right and who's wrong. Like, no, you can't do that, because now you're getting yourself into more trouble than what you want to be in already. But anyway, yeah, so, you know, there are some toothpastes out there that you can use that don't got fluoride in it. I should have brought my toothpaste out, but it's all here across the room, so. But it's like a herbal toothpaste. You know, you can just search it up, like some natural herbal toothpastes and stuff like that. I wrote some down. So we got, like I said, we got Hello on here, because they do have fluoride-free ones. We got Dr. Bronzers. Dr. Bronzers. I said Bronzers. All-One toothpaste. I never tried that out, but I might buy it one day and test it out, because they do got some good products. Like, they got organic products, vegan products, animal cruelty-free products, and, you know, stuff like that. So I'll suggest that's probably most likely a good enough brand, because if I already use their soap and their soap is pretty good, I'm pretty sure their toothpaste is too. But another one is Schmidt's Activated Charcoal Toothpaste. Yes. Like literally over there. Like you're 1,000 feet. I know, but I just want to be in the same spot, so I just kind of brought everything over here. But I thought about bringing it, but I'm like, I'm not going to do that, because I could just say it. So, you know, that's just what I did. But yeah, another one I never heard of is Tom's of Maine Anti-Plaque Natural Whitening Toothpaste. And like I said, you could just research some of this stuff. But me, I like to just stick to like the herbal toothpaste. And you can also, if like a more natural organic type of toothpaste, you can use coconut oil. You could, because I found that out like a few months ago, like coconut oil pulling, and you just get like it's crazy, because I also got organic coconut oil in over there where the toothpaste is at. But at least show the people. You know what? I don't like you. It's like, nah, I'm just kidding. Alright. Only because you suggested it. But anyway, y'all see my tape shoe? Y'all like it? Yes. Be centered with yourself. At least show the people. But alright, I'm gonna show y'all. So I need to get some more actually, but a tape she fell earlier. I gotta put it back up. Yes, do that. Because I feel as though like these brings like a more centered vibe to the area that you put it in. Like I have it in my room, so obviously my room is gonna be like more cleared, like more clear, positive, you know, air circulating up in here. But like I said, I need to get some more, but I just been, you know, just going along with it. But natural bamboo charcoal toothpaste and 100% fluoride free. See how that's good? So it's already natural and it's fluoride free. So you just getting a bonus in the toothpaste, and it's bettering yourself, so that's even more of a bonus. But anyway, yeah, it's vegetable based, and I forgot what it got in here. Oh, it got thyme oil, coconut oil. See, told you that coconut oil is good. Bamboo charcoal, wheat germ, and how you say this? Cardamom. Cardamom? These words so small, tiny, and it's in black. Yeah, cardamom. But yeah, this is good. So you could probably, I'm not sure if this is online, but I'm pretty sure it is. So, you know, you can search it up. I am about to work out. Okay. You kind of figured, because you always working out. And back to this coconut oil. Organic coconut oil. Now for this, in order to use it for your teeth, they say, like the research that I looked up, it said you take a teaspoon of this and you just put it in your mouth, let it sit for like, well, not let it sit, but like swish it around for like 10 to 15, 20 minutes, and, you know, spit it out. And it basically like pulls up all the plaque and like everything that you're trying to get out your teeth from brushing your teeth and stuff like that. That takes it out, and it also whitens it. But going back to the fluoride issue, when you like also the effects of using fluoride stuff, and like I didn't say this yet, but I was about to say it's even in the water, like the sink water. You're not really supposed to use that because, like I said, it got fluoride in it, and also other chemicals in it that they put in it that really just be connected to everybody's house. That's why they always be building the houses the same way, have the same layout. They might, have it a little bit different, but in reality, all the houses are the same, except if you literally go out and build your own house. But in reality, it might be still the same layout as everybody else's houses. But all the water lines, all the water pipes is connected to each other. So basically, everybody still got the same tap water in their house. And so if you all got the same tap water, y'all water is still messed up regardless. So it doesn't matter what you do with the water coming out the sink. It's still messed up. So it's always better to just drink natural spring water, distilled water. And if you drink distilled water, mostly it's good to put some key limes in it, because distilled water, even though it's distilled water and it's kind of more healthier than tap water, distilled water is still taking out the nutrients from the water, and when you drink it, it's just taking out some nutrients out your body and just processing through. So when you add the key limes back in there, you're basically putting back in all the minerals and nutrients that your body actually needs when you're drinking water. So that's good. And even if you have, natural spring water, even if it comes in a glass bottle, still put them key limes in there, because you still gonna need them nutrients regardless. And it's always good to just use key limes because they're very beneficial for your body. So yes, but the other effects of fluoride is tooth decay, meaning you're gonna lose your teeth if you keep using all that fluoride in your body. You're weakening your skeleton actually too, which is still not good, because who want to be walking around with a weak skeleton? Like, what? You're gonna be walking around like a zombie full of bones, and as soon as somebody kick you done. That's just what it's gonna be. You're gonna be down there and you're just gonna be laying there just done, not be able to do anything about it because your body is so weak because you're not taking care of yourself, which is gonna be another topic I'm gonna get into soon. You can have high blood pressure, you can have acne, and when I read this last one I'm about to say, I'm like, whoa, and they still giving this out to people still paying for this. But you basically increasing your chances of having a seizure when you're using fluoride products. Well, fluoride-induced products. And I'm just like, that's crazy, because y'all really be out here killing people and think y'all gonna get away with this. Like, it's not people out here like me that got common sense and know that certain things is just dangerous. And like, what are you doing? What you out here killing people for? You might as well just kill yourself if you don't want to be here anymore. Like, what's the point of taking people out with you if you don't want to be here? That don't make sense. And plus, that's not fair to everybody else that's not aware of things like that. Like, they just see products and they'll just go and buy it because they got promoted to it so much, saying that it's healthy, it's good for this, it whitens your teeth and stuff like that, or it's good for your body, when in reality you know damn well it's not. So stop promoting that to people. Oh, and it's also bad for the brain, especially for children. It messes with their brain development. So, and plus everybody, if you wasn't like raised in like a good home, and what I mean by that, I don't mean like, you was just in bad circumstances your whole life. I mean far as your parents wasn't, on the wave of doing fluoride free and on a healthy tip of, beneficial your body, but benefiting you and your body from just things that everybody else would go through. fluoride, far as using fluoride toothpaste, then you're just gonna be in a bad situation. Because everybody, as far as I know, everybody got some sort of fluoride still in their brain. Even if you started taking care of yourself, you know, you got on a new wave, I feel as though there's still certain things that's in your body that's just there because of all the doing that you done did to the body, or all the doing that the parents did to to their children's bodies and stuff like that. But yeah, I gotta flip my page back. What's that? Anyway, so next I'm going to speak on, I'm gonna save the hair topic for last because that's more so like it'll just tie into everything else that I'm about to say, which is just eating healthy, being healthy and stuff like that, just taking good care of yourself. Because honestly, we all know, we've been taught this in school since we was like 5. When you eat your fruits and vegetables, you be healthy, you be strong, you gain muscle, you know, you get all the good stuff. Like, you just be looking real good out here. And it's crazy because even though we got taught that as little kids, people will grow up and still, my nephew's trying to come in my room and he's shaking the thing. He'll be alright. Facts, I need it here. I gotta speak on a weave epidemic. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm gonna leave that one for last because I know I could speak more about that, especially, you know, me and my experiences with my hair and things like that. I just feel as though that topic would be good for last, plus, you know, like I said, I got a lot of experiences with that. But I forgot what I was saying. Something about the other topic I said. Hold up, I gotta think now. By the way, this got strawberry cucumbers, key limes, and a little bit of watermelon in this, and I juiced it. If y'all was wondering what I was drinking. But we got programmed to eat healthy, like fruits and vegetables, but we all still grew up eating unhealthy, eating processed foods, eating a lot of sugary stuff, junk food, you know, eating meat, eating all types of stuff. And I had to think about that. Like, I've been thought about this, but I'm just like, wow, and people still, you know, do the things they do. And, you know, stuff like that. I really dislike weed. Yes, I know. I'm only laughing because I could just see your face expression and just, you know, hear you say that with all this aggression and very booming masculine tone, and I'm just like, yeah. Speak it. But, yeah, so, we all still got programmed. We got, like, they really put this on our brains and our bodies and our minds that when you eat fruits and vegetables, you become, you know, healthy. But they still fed us all types of stuff like that. And I'm just like, how can people just forget about that? And, you know, try to combine the two as if, you know, it's going to make a big difference, or, you know, like, it's going to do more beneficial things than damage. Because even if you're eating fruits and vegetables and eating meat, that don't even combine together, because your body's confused. Like, all right, we getting all these nutrients and minerals from the fruits and vegetables, but then this person is feeding me meat. Like, what am I going to do with that? I can't even digest that properly. Like, what is this? And they'll have the nerve to use meat but then use plants for seasoning. Like, how you gonna mix both of those like that? It don't go down that way. But people still be unconscious to that. They don't want to accept the fact that that's bad for them, and they still wonder why, you know, they're gaining weight, and, you know, they're trying to lose weight. They don't understand why they have this disease, that disease, this problem, that problem. They don't want to accept the fact that it all determines on what you eat. And doctors always want to tell them, oh, it's in your genes, or, it's in your family. It's just running down. Like, no, it comes from what you eat, no matter what age you are. So, especially if you're a baby and they already feeding you that stuff, it's like they already fucked you over, basically. They already just set you up for doom. You going through hell, basically. We already in hell, living on this planet the way it is right now in the Matrix. But, y'all know what I mean. Like, they already set the kids up to just go to hell, basically. So, they make it harder for the children to, be strong and be more healthy, because they so stuck in the, what's that word? Generation traditions that they done made up that shouldn't even be a tradition for generations. But it's just like, wow, people just still want to be doing the same thing, eating the same foods, and it's just like, you're not gaining nothing out of that, like, at all. All you're doing is just gaining the worst things you could possibly want to gain. Like, who want to gain, heart disease, cancer, diabetes? Who want to gain all that stuff? Not me. Like, no. Like, me as a kid, I knew I was totally different from my family, because certain things my mom would try to make me eat, I would like, nah, I'm not down with this. I'm not eating this. And it's not because she would make it every day or all the time. It's just because I knew I just didn't want to eat that. And they also teach us animals, be on a farm and stuff. So if you learning about animals, and then you go home and then what your mom just made was an animal, you be thinking as a kid, like, I'm eating this animal right now, and I just learned this in school. So why I'm eating this animal if I know what no, you messing up these kids' minds, and y'all gotta stop that. Like, it's not about, what you eating and you want to feed that to your child. It's not about that, because even if, the adults know exactly what they're doing. They both, all the adults know that, eating meat is bad and they shouldn't give that to children, but they still do it because in their mind they don't know what else to feed their child but the same thing that they had as a child. And they always want to say, oh, well, I had that as a child and I turned out fine. No, you turned out angry, and that's why you express yourself the same way you express yourself, because you got all that built up inside your body and you don't know, you're not choosing to do something about it. Shit make no sense. Exactly, for real. And when the kids want to change, they push them back on. Exactly. And it's like they basically be trying to give the kids no choice but to go down that road. And it's sad because children would really want to be healthy, eat vegetables, eat their fruits, do all the right things for their body. And parents would, judge them, downgrade them basically, and force them back into that habit that they got forced into and they couldn't break out of. So, it's really messed up. And, it's like eventually the kids will learn and, they'll just be more better off without all of that toxic energy that the parents try to force upon them and stuff like that. Especially when, I don't know why this is a thing. Every time I think about this or I see this, I'll just be like, yo, are you serious right now? But I just hate the fact that parents will literally give, let's just say, I'm not going to say a baby, I'm just going to say a vessel that's about, 4 months and up, because certain babies or certain young vessels grow teeth or just be more advanced than other ones. But I just hate seeing that people or their parents or their relatives or their friends of the parents would always give the baby chips, and I just be looking, I'm like, what's the purpose of that? Out of all things you want to give them chips. Processed food, sugar is the number one addiction in the world. Forget cocaine, forget heroin, forget all that. It's sugar, because everybody's addicted to sugar. As soon as you give it to them, they want it all the time. And it's sad because my nephew is kind of like that. Like, he wants juice every single day, all day. You want water? No. Juice. Like, what the heck? I'd be like, wow, this is so messed up. But it's like nothing I could really do about it because that's not my child. And even if I try to, tell that to them, everybody look at me like there's something wrong with me because I'm different. Or I choose. It just gives me more, motivation to just push my... How they gonna say poor connection? I'm not doing nothing. I'm underneath Wi-Fi and there's nothing going on. Like, there's nothing wrong with the Wi-Fi because the laptop is connected to Wi-Fi, so y'all better stop playing with me like that. Anyway, yeah, it's just like, I just, like, all the things that I go through and all the things that I see, it just gives me more motivation to push in the right direction for the future filming for me to have to come. And I've been figured this out even before I was on this wave. I've been knew, like, yeah, when I have children, I'm not gonna give them like no snacks or nothing like that. Like, the snacks they gonna be having is like fruit snacks. And I'm not talking about the gummy ones. I'm not talking about none of those mainstream ones. I'm talking about fruits that you actually cut up and that you actually, I was about to read a comment and speak at the same time. And how y'all doing for the ones that just joined? I'm gonna give them fruit as they snack. So, like, watermelons, that's like my favorite fruit. I know they would really love watermelon as much as we. But anyway, I would give them like things like that, or like cucumbers as a snack and stuff like that. Like, I would give them healthy options rather than chips and soda and cakes and juice and candy. Like, what type of parent would I be if I gave that to my child, knowing what it's going to do to their body overall, especially at a young age? Because, like I said, sugar is the number one addiction, and once you give the baby sugar, their body be like, oh wow, like, this is so powerful, we gotta have more. So even if they don't have those same chips in probably 3 months, when they go and get that again, their body gonna be like, yeah, we need more. And you keep doing that cycle over and over again, that becomes a habit, and they get hooked on that. Just like when you give a child candy or juice, like, it be tasting so good to them because it got all that sugar in it. And like I said, sugar is an addiction. So you basically just setting them up for failure by continuing to feed them that habit that you got fed that habit, and you think you turned out fine, but in reality you didn't, because you can have so many things going on in your body. And me and my king talk about this all the time, and we be like, people just be eating this and they don't be knowing how their insides look. And just because you look fine on the outside doesn't mean you're doing good on the inside. So it's just crazy how people just do these type of things and act like it's nothing wrong with it. Or they'll go to a grocery store and pick up all this stuff and don't look in the ingredients. Like cereal. Mostly every kid that's not on this wave, the healthy wave, organic wave, every child likes cereal. Well, mostly every child likes cereal. Let me say that. And the parents would go and buy the cereal, right? Because obviously they got the money, they got the financial system to go and feed their family and feed themselves, right? So, and parents basically feed their child what they feed themselves. So they'll go to the store, get the cart, because they want to rack up always, but nothing healthy though, right? But they'll go to the store, get their grocery cart, go inside the store, and the grocery stores immediately set you up as well, because as soon as you walk in, what's the first thing you see? Chips, soda, juice, cakes, candy. As soon as you walk in though, right? You don't see the fruits first, you don't see the vegetables first, you don't see none of the healthy stuff first. You see, like, the mainstream grocery stores, you see candy, juice, soda, cakes, all that type of sugary stuff. Exactly, they be fucked up from the inside. The front is for entertainment, the back is for education. Exactly. And that's how they get everybody, because people just look at the front and be like, let me use something example. Like, oh, okay, organic coconut oil, cool. You know, let's go put this in the cart. We're gonna use this later. But wouldn't read what's inside. What if it had something that was extremely dangerous to your health? You just wouldn't care, huh? You just, oh, it looks nice. It got the coconut on there. Oh, wow, this is a lot of coconut oil for this part. Throw it right in the cart. Wouldn't even think nothing of it. And kids, they like. I said this in a live that I did on my King's phone when I kind of took over that. If y'all was in there, but kids love animation and cartoon like color things. So obviously kids be going crazy when they see different things on cereal boxes. You be like, oh yeah, this, that. Oh my, can we get this cereal? Oh, can we get this? And especially if it says it's got a toy in the box, yeah, they definitely want that cereal. And the parents go right along with it, put the cereal in the cart. And I think Apple Jacks is the one that I saw, or Fruit Loops or something like that. That has this certain type of chemical that's, well, it's not really, I don't know if it's a chemical or not at this moment, but it's a substance that's used for rat poisoning, basically. And it's another one on there that's used as paint thinner. So why in the world are you buying stuff that got paint thinner in it and stuff for rat poisoning, and you want to feed that to your child? Just throw that in a bowl, put the milk in it, especially if it's cow milk. That's utterly disgusting, because you, like, what are you doing? What are you eating? Why are you feeding this? Why are you buying this? Like, what's the purpose? I don't understand. Shit would say 100% juice on the front, flip it around, that joint say not made from natural fruit. Exactly. Artificial flavors and shit. Like, what is that? What's an artificial flavor? But people don't know that, right? And they'll just go along with it and still continue to eat it, and then wonder why their stomach be hurting and think that they lactose intolerant. No, your body's telling you, stop eating this, stop feeding this, stop putting this in your body, because you're fucking me up. And you keep fucking me up, I'm gonna fuck you up, basically. That's what your body do. And that's why you feel the way you feel when, you know, you eat certain things. Your body be like, nah, this not it. I'll be right back, y'all. Alright. But yeah, and I just be like, wow. But back on topic, I saw another video recently. I saw this video, probably like a few days ago, and it basically was, you know, an informational video about the inventor of Kellogg's cereal. So like Apple Jacks, Fruit Loops, you know, those type of cereals that got the Kellogg's brand on it. That guy basically was testing out infected stuff on children without their consent, the parents' consent. Mind you, the children's like 6 to 8, I think it was, or 5 to 8, but mainly 6 and 7 year olds, and they was getting sick, but none of them died from that. I think it was, some of them died for something else, but as far as that, they didn't die. And I'm just like, but they just got real sick, and you know, it had like it was just infected, and I'm just like, people is crazy. And you know, of course, it was a white guy that created Kellogg's and was doing that to children. But you know, people still don't research anything. They just go along with it, just like we said. Look on the front and just put it in the box. Put it in the cart and just go and pay for it and run off with their day and just eat it later, or you know, stuff like that. But yeah, and it's like people done lost their mind to the point that they don't even care anymore about what they're eating. Like, you can literally go and tell somebody, you know, this bad for you, right? You know, this got this and that and this and that, right? But they'll still go and eat it. They'll still go and buy it, still go and eat it, and act like they didn't just get informed of what they was eating, as if that's not on their conscience when they looking at it, like, yeah, this person just told me this got all this stuff in it, but you know what, fuck that, I'm still gonna eat it because I just paid for this. Like, if you, like, why? What's the purpose of that? What are you gaining from that? I don't understand the purpose. Like, I just want somebody to, you know, explain that to me and help me understand how they understand that's still good. Like, that's disgusting. Because you should want to be healthy. Like, what's wrong with you? Why do you not want to be healthy? Why do you not want to, you know, live longer, be stronger, be more fit, be more young? Like, why they playing? Like, you see, they keep pausing my stuff. Ain't nothing going on. What y'all doing? But y'all just mad because I'm telling the truth and y'all don't want me to. That's what it is. Y'all just some haters, and y'all just mad because your life is fucked up. But whatever. Of course you want to send a lie. Let's go.
Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?